5, solving quadratic formula with complex numbers. We're having a lot of fun today. This is Miss Ocean.
And Miss Hart.
And here we go.
Okay? You've done this before. And here, I'll sing it again for you. X equal negative b plus or minus the square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a is your quadratic formula.
You should know this, but if you don't, yes, it's given to you because it's on your reference sheet. But you should know it.
Yep. So, but now, in the radical test, I don't know if we want to talk about chapter 6, but the main thing that was screwing everyone up is you didn't get it in standard form, which means this, getting everything over to one side, and then identify your A, B, and C.
Yes.
A lot of people are just like, that's my A, that's my B, and that's my C.
I pick you.
Yep.
Now, let's also just real quick, variables are not in the quadratic formula. For instance, B is not, like if this were a 3, B is not 3x. It's just 3.
Ooh.
There's no x's that go in here.
Ooh, I didn't have that.
Yeah, that happened.
Oh, boy. All right, so here we go. Here's the first problem. Everything's over to one side, so we don't have to do anything first.
A, B, C, people.
Which I think pops right up.
Boom.
Okay, and then you just correctly plug it in. Watch out if your B is a negative. You do have to put parentheses around it if you're going to get it correctly in your calculator.
Parentheses are your friend. Now, calculator people, I mean, it's fine to use your calculator for this. That's absolutely fine. But you want to look at this as 3 different parts. This outside piece, what's under the radical, and your denominator. You want to get those 3 pieces solved first before you do anything else. Oh, look, just like that.
Oh, and then guess what, people? There's a negative underneath.
I'm not scared because I know that the square root of -1 is
But first, you got to take 236. You got to find your perfect square, which happened to be 4 times 59. Then you take the square root of -1, which is I. Square root of 4 is 2, so that pops out. So then you put it back into your formula.
Back in.
And then this, you got to simplify your coefficients. So 2, 2, and 10. Not the 59.
2 comes out of all of them. Bam.
And there's your final answer.
You don't have to write them separately because it's just going to look like 2 fractions that are the exact same thing.
I think your answer key writes them separately, but you don't have to.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Alarm should be going off in your head because this is not in standard form.
Nope. That 9 needs to be moved over.
Move it over.
So you subtract 9 over, which gives you the 1.
Now it's in standard form so you can figure out your A, B, and C.
Yep.
Substitute your values in.
Boom.
3 parts of the equation. Boom, boom, boom.
Ooh.
Negative 36 under a radical. Well, I know that radical 36 is 6, but the negative just means
6i. See, I had a lot of kids that once they took the square root of a perfect square, they put the radical back in.
I feel like I should have a radical on this, so I'm just going to put it on there.
Yep. No, remember, a perfect square gets rid of your radical.
Yes.
Okay? And then this is, again, coefficients. Can you simplify all those numbers? Why,
Sure
yes. But please don't just cross off the 2 and think that that just goes away.
No.
2 divided by 2 is 1.
Correct.
Okay?
Next one. Not in standard form, people.
Definitely not.
Okay, now, when you put it in standard form, notice that the linear term, also known as the one that has the X or B or C or A on it, okay, whatever variable, is not there. That does not mean that 6 then jumps over 1 and becomes the B. 6 is C, 4 is A. B isn't there, so it's 0.
Yep. So then you just plug it into your quadratic formula. These are nice because they're kind of pretty simple. You do your math, but you still have to simplify your radical.
Yes.
I was thinking 16 times 6. Okay? So that pops in and then you put it back. Okay? Do you need the 0 there? No.
Nope.
But you can put it there if you want it. Okay? It won't mark it wrong.
But the 4 and the 8 can reduce.
Yep. And that's all there is to it.
Boom.
I don't know how many we have.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you for the live in class. Have a great day.
And I lied. We have one more.